Rabbi, I have a question regarding the laws of Pesach.
Yes.
I believe that many people, especially Jewish people who may own a restaurant or grocery store, sell their Chometz with an arrangement, though, that after Pesach is over, the Chometz will be returned to them. Now that's correct, right?
Well, it's not to return
not.
to them with the arrangement that in case the non-Jew wants to buy it, he has to pay for it. In other words, if you don't say you have to send it back to me, you don't have to sell it back. If you want to buy it, you'll have to pay. And the restaurant costs about $100,000. Or the Chometz in the restaurant costs about maybe $10,000. If he decides he wants to buy it, you can't stop him from buying it. But most of the time they don't want to feel like buying it because they have no purpose for it. But it's a sale which is 100% authentic, and if the non-Jew decides to buy the Chometz after Pesach, he has 100% right to buy it. So we can't stop it.
Okay, because my question after that was going to be if for people who wish to sell their Chometz, however, with the hope with that they would then be able to repurchase the Chometz, if they would really be giving up ownership, because the Talmud teaches that in order for transfer of ownership to occur, a person would need to abandon the hope of reobtaining the item. So if a person is going to sell the Chometz with the hope of then reobtaining the Chometz, would they really then be confiscating their ownership of that Chometz? Would that really be?
Yes, they are.
Okay.
Since they make a binding contract when the rabbi sells the Chometz for everybody. He is the messenger, he's the agent for all the Jews who signed up. People gave me, over here I have documents. People tell me, I want to sell my Chometz. I'm going to give this over to my rabbi friend, who Erev Pesach on Monday will call in this non-Jew, and he's going to make a contract with him. All these papers and all the people who signed up want to sell the Chometz, and you're the one who's going to buy it. And he says, yes, I'm going to buy it. And they make a real sale, the different ways of actions of selling. Binding, according to Jewish law and non-Jewish law. And it's a bona fide sale of the Chometz of all these people to the non-Jewish person. And after Pesach, the rabbi calls in the non-Jew and says to him, would you want to keep it and pay for it, or do you want to sell it back to me, to everybody? So the answer always is, I want to sell it back because I don't have enough money to pay for all this Chometz that everybody gave me. I have no use for it. I don't want it, and I'm ready. And he buys it back again with bona fide actions, which sells the Chometz back to the original owners. Okay. So it's not just a metaphor or just a sign of something. It's a real bona fide sale of Chometz to him and back from him.
Okay, thank you.
I was once standing there when the rabbi was buying it back from the non-Jew. Said, Rabbi, what would happen on the way back? Coming to tonight, I would be killed in a car accident. What would you do? It's a big problem. His relatives would take over all the Chometz that they would inherit from the non-Jew. It would be a big problem. But he said, it's a good question. It wouldn't be simple. You know? He owns it. He's a real owner of it. If he wants to, during Pesach, he come into the person's house and take it. You can't stop him. If he wants to take it, it's his, 100%.